Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Growth, longevity, understanding, and integrity. Me and you, we on the road, progress, self-discovery. Got a lot to learn in this life, and I'm excited. Gonna do it with my people, like mine. Yeah. What you gonna do when you need it? What you gonna do? A reboot.
Hello, people. Welcome to Reboot. Good evening. Come in here and let's talk. I've got my girl Phoenix Leor.
Hey.
And we've got our wonderful moderator, STL, with the fly glasses once again.
Hello, it's a raid, y'all. It's a raid.
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome into the room. Okay, let me see who's in here, who's raiding in. I got NFL XFL 21. Welcome, NFL XFL 21. Auntie Diddy.
Welcome.
In Cookies. Dr. Daddy Priest.
Thank you for coming.
The Rebel Inc. Thank you for bringing
on?
all of your company with us today. I got Uncle Diddy, I think I already said that. Royal Confessions. Kim Possible, we missed you. Crazy Berrytown. CBT, let's go.
Come on in the room.
LaWanda Baskerville. Shelly Thunder. Truck Driver. Let's get into it. I got Stacy 546. I feel like I'm screaming. Let me bring it down.
No, take it all the way up, Shelly. Let them have it.
Stacy 546.
All I'm saying is let them hear it.
Raiders. Thank you for being here tonight. Hey guys. Michelle Browno, welcome.
And I see Truck Driver. We got some folk that didn't come on the raid. Aaliyah Michelle, I see you out there. Come through. And I see
you.
Hey, friend. And Stacy 546. Come on in here, y'all, and let's have a good time.
Come on. We appreciate y'all being in here with us.
I just feel like that was the time. The energy was right. I needed to let everybody know we were here.
We here, baby. We here. We in full effect tonight. It's Monday night, 9 p.m. Y'all know what that means. It's time to reboot. Reboot the podcast. So we appreciate y'all coming here and talking with us tonight. Shelly, you look very beautiful tonight. STL, you look very beautiful tonight. I just want to say real quick, let everybody know.
Thank you. You look good yourself, always.
Well, thank you. You know, I'm always trying to practice the makeup here and there. It is a skill.
It
We
is.
already talked
It's an
about
art form.
it. It's an art form. I'm feeling good
I
tonight.
tried a new thing from TikTok. I don't know
Mhm.
if it's noticeable. It's just like you put a whole lot of blush just right here from like here to here. And at
Uh-huh.
first it scared me because at first my face was like red. Like I looked like I was just embarrassed. But then after you put on the setting spray and the foundation and you
Uh-huh.
blend it all out,
Uh-huh.
I was like, okay, who's she?
Oh,
She's
Shelly
giving
Welly.
21. She's giving
Forever
19.
21.
Dare
I'm
I say
feeling it.
19? She's
Shelly,
giving.
I think you could go for 18. Like, first of all, I ain't trying to talk about nobody kids. But these kids look way older than what I feel like kids now, like at 16, 17, look how we looked at 20, 25. That's how I feel. Like they look older. I don't know. That's just me.
No, some of them for sure, for sure. I follow a bikini barista, and I swore she was like my age. Today she got on TikTok and she was like, "Oh yeah, so as everybody knows, I was born in 2002."
It's what?
What? You're not even 21. I swore she
See
was
what
my
I'm
age the whole
saying?
time.
You see what I'm saying? I
The
don't
whole
trust
time.
nobody born in the 2000s. I do not trust it. If you wasn't born in the 90s and under, I can't really mess with you for real. I
Nah.
kiki kaka with you, kiki haha with you. But as far as trusting you, as far as
I
I don't
was
see how
this
people
close
do
to
it.
unfollowing her. Like you deceived me one too many times. I'm not letting you do it again. I'm not
Yeah,
letting you do it.
it's interesting how but I think our kids now are much more mature. They're more exposed to a lot
Mm.
more than what we were exposed to. I just feel like that's just how it is.
Mm-hmm,
It's
mm-hmm.
weird. It's weird. But I'm
But
feeling good, y'all. Real quick, I just want to let everybody know I got my patio door open because it's the perfect weather in Texas right now. This is like the sweet spot right before it gets golden hot, right before it gets to
right,
hell. It's
right.
like it's like a real nice Seattle, real cool type of chill. Leave the doors open your windows type of weather, and I've been feeling it. Hey,
Yeah,
truck driver, how you doing? Am
I
I late
love
on
that.
that? Stacy, thank you. Good evening. Thank you for coming on there. We appreciate y'all. Michelle O'Brien, did we already say all of this?
Y'all got
Kim
Yes,
Possible,
hey, check
appreciate
out
but
y'all.
welcome them again.
Big
Key
Boy
Watts
Fat,
is
Make
in
me
here.
feel
hello.
real special. These are our people.
Listen, Key Watts. I think this is a first. So y'all start talking about makeup, honey. Y'all better get Key Watts on the show because she'll hook you up.
Key Watts
Oh,
up in
Key
here.
Watts,
Key
let me
Watts is
know
in
something.
here.
Thank you for listening, Key Watts. Yo, y'all don't know about no good makeup until you know Key Watts, okay?
Come on.
She gonna have it fly from sun up to sun down, okay?
I need tips. We need to have Key
Period.
Watts on because I need tips.
Oh, she's a
Key,
for real makeup artist, baby.
Is the
She can
blush
keep
is the
it up.
blush thing working? Like, did I do this right? I don't. You tell me. You the professional.
get a little
Let me
closer,
give you.
Shelly.
You
Pucker
see?
your lips,
Let me
Shelly.
move my. Maybe if I. No, that's
Oh
not it.
wow. Shelly, it looks good to me. I'm not a professional. Key Watts, please comment. Let us know
Let me
what you
know.
think. Give us the tips because
I
we
have a
need it,
tough
honey.
shell too, so really let me know.
You have a what?
I said I have a tough shell. A hard shell?
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about yes.
I'm like a Doritos Locos taco.
She's okay. Key Watts said so good for my ego. Yes, honey. We just telling the truth. We just putting out facts.
Yes,
Yes, girl.
honey.
You look amazing.
Yes,
Thank
honey.
you. Oh my gosh.
It's the knotless braids for me.
I would like to thank my family for supporting me in receiving this award.
You know what it is for me? You know what it is for me, Shelly? It's the real like organized changing table back there in the background for me.
Do y'all
That's
see
what
my
it is
life
for me.
coming together? I know you guys look at this changing table week after week and you're like, what the hell is going on in this girl's life? Like, how many children does she actually have? I have one baby. But I finally got to it. Look, there's diapers, there's wipes, there's sheets. I have swim diapers. There's a nice cover on the changing.
Mommy
It's like,
life.
it's a mom goal. It's a mom goal.
Yeah.
And I'm
You did,
living for it.
you did your thing, Shelly. You did your thing,
you.
girl. You did it. You
Now
did.
I will not show you the rest of this desk. But the changing table though.
Don't worry about it. Listen,
Come
my
through.
my camera's going diagonal because this side of the room is the only side of the room that's clean. So I don't want to show y'all that. So don't even
Very
trip
much
off
the
of it.
same.
Don't even trip off of it. But you know what that changing table reminds me of? Have you seen that show on Netflix called Organized? And it's these two
Yes.
ladies.
Oh my
You have
God.
seen it?
Why
It's
do they
good,
do
right?
this to me?
I love this show. I done binged it. I don't quite like the ladies are a little too much. They got a little too much energy for me.
Mm-hmm.
But what they do, it's just I could just sit and watch it all day. I
Oh yeah.
really could.
Yep.
It's amazing.
It's all
So
I watched while I was like quarantine. It's isolation now. It's not quarantine anymore. While I was isolated,
oh
it's
really?
all I watched.
Oh wow.
And I
I
probably
think
drove Nick up a wall because I'm like, we got to get these baskets. Look how cute the baskets look in the closet. And he's just like, no, I'm gonna go with no.
look, folks ain't never paid so much for plastic. Because let me tell you something, these plastic bins will transform your whole situation.
Your
Talk
whole
Pump
life.
said, what show we talk about? It's on Netflix. It's called Organized. It's basically about these two
Mhm.
women who
Mhm.
started a company, and basically what they come in, they go into people's houses and they organize.
The
Oh, you're
home
right.
edit. The
You're
home
right.
edit. Yes.
What did I call it?
I
Organized.
made a TikTok about it. I don't know if anyone's following me on TikTok, but I did make a TikTok about it.
Leo, you're right. The home edit. And these two ladies go in. They go into people's houses, and they just organize these places that people have an issue with organizing. And it don't sound like that exciting, but I promise you, I can sit and watch it for like the whole season. I'll stay there one night.
And hours and hours.
Period. Yours, mine, and ours. All of it.
All of it. Yes.
Did you see
I could organize for hours, but yeah. I'm with you guys. I want to address truck driver here. He says, I love what y'all do here, but I'm looking for Uncle. I think he's in the chat. If you were in the chat, Choppa, I thought I saw him earlier, Big Boy Fat. I think that might be him. If you were in the chat, show some love. The people are looking for you already.
Uncle about to be a regular on our show, okay?
Right. But don't call. As a matter of fact, delete the number because no, we're not.
Did you try to call? Uncle is so comical. Like I just can't deal with it. Like he'll have you laughing, he have you busting a gut. Busting a gut. Do you hear me?
Yes,
he's out there doing the most. Uncle is doing the most.
Yeah, so for y'all who just coming in ain't heard Uncle. Uncle comes in on our game, okay? Our new taboo segment, taboo reboot, taboo. We trying to figure out a name for it. Yes, but he usually comes in and he guesses for us. And let me tell you, I don't know where he be pulling these guesses out, but wherever he pull it, keep pulling from that bag. Because I'm telling you, I be cracking up, and I just think back on it and still laugh days later.
Mm-hmm. Me and my dad were talking about it. He's like, I bet people probably think that he's faking, but they just don't know that this has been our whole lives. And I'm like, I kept saying that in the show. Like, you guys, this is my whole life. This is how he acts. Real quick story. I wanted to wrestle in high school. No, I'm not gonna tell the story because this might not give him the best. Like, he's old school, y'all. He's old school, and he does not have any type of negative views. I promise, I swear. But I wanted to wrestle in high school, and he called me in the middle of the day, middle of the school day, repeatedly until I answered the phone. Finally, I got to like a free period or something. I answered the phone, and he was like, "Your dad tells me you want to wrestle." And I'm like, "Yeah, I want to wrestle. Like, one of my friends is wrestling. She, got me interested. I want to do it with her." And he was like, "You like girls?" I'm like, "Cause I want to wrestle." But yes, I do. But you think I like girls because I want to wrestle? It was hilarious. He was like, "You want to go out there and put on a leotard and lay on a bunch of girls?" And I'm like, "I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to wrestle guys too, but okay." Like, I didn't know that that's what that meant. And he was just like,
"Where's the logic coming from?"
I need to know where the math made sense to him. So if you're listening, please enlighten us to why you thought that wrestling meant that I like girls, and how did you know so soon?
That's hilarious. Let me tell you something.
Hilarious.
What is it like having an uncle like that? Just jokester, just like always keep you on your toes. Like, what's that like?
Every family barbecue is full of life. Full of life. If you've ever, not many people here know me personally, but the people who do, the people who've had the experience of coming to my family's house for a Sunday dinner or just a holiday barbecue, they know that he's with it. And he will start drama and he does not care. He will pull up, start drama, and pull off. And it's like, You did this.
I'll be like, why you with the shenanigans today?
Right. Right. It's hilarious.
That's funny.
Hilarious.
I love that, man. You need people like that in your life, man, because you just be going status quo, and then you get somebody that's kind of funny / crazy, and you be like, okay, I need to get myself together here.
Listen.
Yeah.
He's extra. That's him.
Yeah,
all
so
day, all night.
We'll see later on during the game if he come in or if he don't. But
yeah, I texted him. I told him to come on in if he has time.
Okay.
So maybe we'll get some uncle tonight. Y'all will get to see another snippet of my actual life.
Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. Let's talk about the challenge that we about to start. We mentioned it last week. It's time. Summer's coming. You know, we getting older, Shelly. Like it's time to make a change. Time to make a change.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to reboot this movie this time, guys. Last time I was excited. Y'all remember? I don't want to do it this time.
Why not, Shelly?
I don't want to do this time. It just feels like so much right now. But I am, because I committed. So I put my goals in the chat today. They're small goals this time.
Okay.
I'm starting with drinking more water.
Okay.
Drinking more water. And just 10 minutes. I'm going to start with just 10 minutes of exercise a day.
You're still doing your
get to that for now.
Are you going to do your hip hop?
I'm going to do my dances. I'm going to do like dances and maybe like a stretch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
And that's where we're going to go.
I'm excited for you. I want to wish you luck on this. No, I'm just kidding. I'm also
you're not doing it.
Good luck. I'm gonna be praying for you. No, I'm just playing. I'm also we starting to reboot that booty back up again, y'all. It's time to get down to business. You hear me? Yeah. So if anybody's interested in starting with us, we want y'all to. I'm starting my goals. I'm starting at 340. My goal is to try to lose like 7 pounds. I'm gonna say 10. I'm gonna say 10.
7 pounds in 30 days. 10 pounds in 30 days ain't bad either.
This month, I'm gonna say 10. Let me write it down so I can have some accountability.
There we go.
This month, and that's the goal for me. So I'm gonna try.
Cookie said, "Do you do insanity?"
Girl, listen? I used to be in love with Shanti. Okay, Shanti come on that TV.
Is that? Okay, Shanti does insanity. Okay.
Shanti does insanity. He does hip hop abs. He got like 3 other ones. I used to see Shanti come on that TV, and I used to be like, Shanti, I'm about to dance with you. Like I used to love him. But I used to do insanity. Insanity is crazy. Have you ever done the show?
Yes. I used to do. So I didn't know that's what that was called. My stepmom has it. Like she did it for a minute, and she got. First of all, she's already like she has like the perfect body type, but she got real snatched. So I'm like, I want to join. I want to do this. So I started doing it with her. That stuff's intense. That's more intense than the dances that I do on YouTube.
It's killer. Only thing that I know that's worse than insanity is maybe P90X. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now look, I'm about to take y'all back because my mama used to be into Beachbody. Does anybody know the brand? Okay. Yep. Beachbody got all of the at-home workouts. So you got all of the different trainers. And when I tell you my mama had all the videos, she had all the videos. She had that. She had Taboo. She had Susan Potters. Is that right? I believe that was her name. We used to be on them workout videos.
But I heard Beachbody was have you snatch too.
All of them.
Oh yeah.
All of them will have you if you like, become disciplined and you do it, you commit, you will be in the business. Yes, Stacy, P90X was serious, man. I never tried that one because I was like, yeah, that's for athletes.
Yeah. No, I have a friend who does it, and I used to watch her like, what are you? Like, are you a marathon runner and you just never told me? Like, how are you doing all of this?
Right.
No.
So I like insanity. But now they got an app for it or something like where you can get all of it. You ain't got to buy it just just one set. So if y'all interested
I didn't know they have that.
I'm sure it's on YouTube too. Everything on YouTube. Yes. Sweat into the oldie. Exactly. So yeah. So that's gonna be my goals. 10 pounds this month. I'm gonna try to drink a lot of water. I'm gonna try to exercise regularly. I got this Planet Fitness membership that I pay for every month and don't ever go. I haven't been once this year yet. That's going to change this year. I keep sending out my my little workout card to people because I could bring a person. So I keep asking my friends, "You want to go with me?" And I'll send them the free pass or whatever. So I'm trying to get serious about it.
Yeah, accountability partners. I feel like I do so much better when I have an accountability partner. That's why I loved the chat last time. Y'all really helped me trim off some. I lost a few pounds, but the most I lost were inches, like inches around my waist, inches around my hips. Yeah, and my arms. That's the most improvement I saw. So
are you doing?
I'm excited.
Are you doing inches this time, or are you just trying to work on?
I'm gonna try to watch the pounds more because I feel like, okay, I already have a process down that works for toning, obviously, because I lost inches more than pounds last time. So this time I'm gonna try to focus more in the kitchen and watch the weight, like try to trim off the weight.
Yeah, that's smart. Okay. Well, I'm excited for us.
Process.
If anybody wants to join again, y'all know where y'all can find us on the Reboot This page on Facebook. We're on TikTok. We're on Twitter. We're everywhere right now. So y'all can follow us and be a part of it. It's never too late to get healthy. You can never be too healthy. So like everybody should be
drop the link just in case.
Yeah. And so the chat that Shelly was alluding to earlier, a group of us got together and we just kind of encouraged each other on this chat. So if you go onto our page, you can go on there and be a part of the chat. And yeah, we just talked about it. Everybody just kind of put their own stuff in there and let folks know like what you're doing, what you need help with. And we real in there. You know, if you missed a day, if you end up eating like a whole thing of pot roast with mashed potatoes and gravy, like you can tell us that nobody's gonna judge you. We just trying to be better together. So think about it. Think about it and be with us and do that with us. So we will be doing every week. We're going to be talking about it just a little bit before each podcast to kind of keep each other, like, let everybody know where our growth is going. And yeah, that's that.
Yes, truck driver. I was just about to say, Crazy Berrytown is in the house. Crazy Berrytown does Zumba. I don't remember your schedule anymore, but please drop your Zumba schedule in the chat. I remember there were some classes that were at like 6:30 in the morning my time. I might start doing that. I might start getting up and just getting it out of the way before I get the rest of my day going. Why not?
Okay.
So
why
CBT,
not?
If you are in here, if anybody has CBT's schedule, please drop her Zumba schedule in the chat.
Zumba is so dope. First of all, have you taken a Zumba class before?
Yes. So you had to take PE for whatever reason when I went to JUCO. And so for my PE class, I took Zumba.
Okay. I did the same thing when I was in Penn Valley.
I didn't know. That was so weird to me. Like, why are we taking PE in college? But yeah, you had to take a physical education class in college. So when I went to JUCO, I took PE. No. Thought it was dumb. But I had so much fun.
Exactly. I won a stun gun at a Zumba class once. I know that's weird. I won a stun gun at this Zumba class because I won the raffle and I was like, I'm gonna carry this one. That's back when I used to ride the bus in Kansas City, and I used to ride the bus to and from hair school. And one time, this man kept following me on the bus. Okay, and I would walk. Okay, so I was on Truman. If anybody from Kansas City know, I was on Truman catching the bus downtown so that I can catch the bus out to Bannister, whatever. And so he would follow me from one bus stop to the next. And like he would come up to me, talk to me, he would point at me. And I was like, hey, you need a bag back. And I would walk away and he would follow me. And so I was like, let me get my stun gun out. But you know what I found out? I'm not gonna use a stun gun on nobody. Like no. I'm just not gonna I'm not gonna do that to nobody. Like I could just imagine like stunning him and he like
also like
having a seizure.
Gym that they know that you need stun guns.
I couldn't bring myself to stun him, guys. So he followed me, and then once when I got to the next stop, the bus came. I just hopped on real fast, and then we left. We left him at the stop. So yeah. So I just threw the stun gun away because I was like, oh, I ain't gonna use it. So it is what it is.
Girl, I would have lit his ass on fire like a barbecue rib.
Hella random, Shelly. I know you would have, Shelly, like a barbecue rib, Shelly.
Like a barbecue, he would have got lit up.
That wouldn't hurt your little heart. You see them on the ground.
Yep.
Shelly, I prayed for the man. I asked God to help him, whatever he was going through.
I'd have prayed for him too while he was on the ground, like, yeah.
Shelly, don't do that to the folks. Reboot podcast want to tell all the people out there, all the women, all wherever, protect yourself. Make sure you protect yourself. I always put your safety above the other folks, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I was like, they don't waste this stun gun on me.
You just need the one that where you don't. I think it's because it's so personal. Like you literally sticking the thing into him. You need the one that just shoots, like the cops have. Like you can shoot it and it shoots the little talons into their body.
I would just be so jacked up. Like if I would have to call the police. All this man would follow me.
Yeah,
I would have had to follow them to the hospital, make sure he was okay.
No, he good. Yeah,
look in his pocket, call his family. I stunned your husband, your dad or whatever. Come get him.
They got him.
Like, it was crazy.
Got him.
They got him. It is what
that is so scary. I'm so glad you survived that though. Either way, I'm so glad because that's
Hey, I've been in hey, Kansas City, it give me some experiences. I used to ride the bus. I used to love riding the bus. But you meet some crazy sometimes. So.
Really?
Yeah. I used to ride the bus I used to go to hair school when I was in high school. So I used to ride the bus from my house to hair school after high school.
Oh, you was hustling.
I'm about that. Let me tell you.
About that paper.
I was doing IB. Don't get me started on my senior year. I was doing IB classes. I was in a award-winning wind ensemble and going to hair school. It was the busiest time of my life. I would not go back for $1 million. Oh, okay. I would not go back.
But look at all you accomplished.
Praise the Lord. God is good.
Yes, He
Can I give my testimony?
Stacy 546 said she had to get stunned as a part of training. Were you a police officer?
Oh,
wow. I think cops. I don't know if do they have to?
I thought that was just for the movies. They do that shit for real.
No, they do that for real. But I thought it was a choice.
Oh wow. You all right, Stacy? you good?
Oh, yep. She said she was a cop for 24 years until she got hurt. Amen.
Oh my God.
Stacy 546 was that bad boys.
Crazy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I'm send me the shout out to them in the day. Hey, I ain't seen that show in so long. My girl used to watch all the time.
Mine too.
Stacy, what did it feel like? Because the first time
That's a good question.
This is what it is. Stacy, you answer this, okay? Because I don't have both experience. First time that I kissed this dude I was really into was like it was my second kiss, but it was really my first kiss. It felt like electricity going through my lips into my body. I felt it. Is that what that stun gun felt like, Stacy? Did it feel like electricity going through your body? Because I'll never forget that kiss ever.
Never ever. That first kiss is electric.
It was. And I'll tell y'all this. It was actually my second kiss. But the first kiss was whack. That one was nice.
When the vibes are right.
Oh, his lips were stun guns, huh? His lips.
You hear me? Time stopped. Time stopped. That was the first time I ever experienced that. Time stopped. The only thing that existed was me, my lips, him, and his lips. That's it.
He set your soul on fire, baby.
Listen, Stacy, is that what it felt like? Oh, Stacy said it felt like being electrocuted real bad.
So no, it wasn't a good feeling. Being tased. Okay, so wait, what's the difference?
Is the difference between
being stunned and being tased?
Wow, I
so
did not know that.
Tased the talons I was talking about? Was the talons shoot out and go into people?
Shout out to Stacy, law enforcement. We appreciate you protecting the folks. 24 years. We thank you. We need the good folks in there. Dang, I didn't know it was
if they would have told her that was a requirement, it would have been a no sir, no ma'am. She's not doing it.
Tall pumps. What if you was at the last? What if you was the last day of the academy? Okay, this is your last test.
Always want somebody to be the last.
No, this is your last test, tall pumps. And your whole family told you, tall pumps, you can't be a police officer. I don't even know why you tried. And you done prove the folks wrong. And then this last thing comes, you got to get tased. you really telling me, Top Punks, you ain't gonna get tased? Let me know. I don't know what y'all talking about. Okay, so you said the taser has prongs.
Nancy Jackson said, yes, cops must get stunned when training. Her daughter's dad was a cop and still works in law enforcement at 81 years old. Wow.
What? 81 years old, Nancy? What they got him doing?
I'm saying.
What?
Door greeters? Do the police stations have door greeters?
Do they? You 81 now?
81?
That's too much.
You can't. He's not in the field. There's no possible way he's in the field.
When is he?
He's on light duties. Chrissy said he's on light duties.
Okay, we appreciate it. We take it. Because let me tell you something.
Appreciative no matter what, because he gave a chunk of his life and he wasn't always on light duty. So thank you, sir. If you could pass the message on, Chrissy, tell him we said thank you for protecting these streets.
Appreciate you. Top Pump says, Lena, I'm the wrong one to ask that question. I ain't the Popo caliber child. Honey, listen, me neither. Because I'm be like, when nobody get no tickets messing with me, I'll be like, you okay? Like, people selling drugs. I'm like, now, why you out here selling these drugs? They give me a sob story. I'd be like, go on now. I wouldn't take nobody to jail. I would be the worst police officer.
Listen, a police officer reformed my life. I used to have a horrible lead foot, y'all. A horrible lead foot. No, like bad. Like I could make a drive that took 15 minutes in 5.
Oh wow.
And I did not care. I was the one popping swerves, driving in the turning lane. Like it was really bad. It was really bad. And it's embarrassing now. Like when I think back on it, it's really embarrassing. But one night I'm driving my terrible lead foot. I'm doing like this is horrible, but I'm pretty sure I was doing like 70 and a 40.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get home. I just went and picked up food. This was back when it was just me and Jameis. So I'm like trying to get home. Mm-hmm. Nick was off at training and it was a long day already. It was just a bunch of factors. I'm just trying to get home. And the light turned yellow. And I'm like, oh, I'm making this light. Gunned it through the light.
Girl.
Got pulled over immediately. The cop was like right there. He was like, is this a joke? Did you really just do that? I was like, I am so sorry. I literally live right here. Like I could point to my house. I live right here. I have no driver's license.
Oh, Shelly.
No driver's license.
Riding dirty.
Looking at me like,
he seen you rolling. He was hating.
And do you know, he didn't give me a ticket. He looked at me and he was like, you have a beautiful child in the back seat. Spend your money on your child and spend your time on your child and slow down. And he was just like, go home. And I was like, thank you so much. Like, thank you so much. Wow. He's like, go home and slow down.
Oh, wow.
I was like, this has got to be a joke. And I always call my parents whenever I get pulled over just because, you know, we Black. So I was on the phone with my dad and my dad was like, what's he saying? And I'm like, he just told me to go home. Like, did he give you a ticket? I'm like, no, he literally just told me to go home.
Wow.
I have not gone 5 miles over the speed limit since.
Look,
you can pay.
Are you for real?
Yeah. And it's had to have been at least 6 years at this point. 5 or 6 years. You can pay me to go 5 miles over.
My God.
That was the Lord staring me in my face and telling me, this is your wake up call. Slow down. Because it could have the way I was driving, it could have very easily been an accident. It could have been a severe accident.
Yeah, that's true.
So I took that grace that I was given and that was it.
Praise the Lord, Shelly. That's a testimony.
Praise the Lord. I was like, I felt like it was surreal. I'm like, that was like reckless driving or reckless endangerment or something at least. Yeah. And he just told me to go home. He was just like, spend your money and your time with that baby in that back seat. Yeah,
I love that. I'm so glad you reformed. Praise the Lord. I'm still working on me. Because when I tell you I got a speeding problem.
I did, man. I did.
And it's even worse because my folks taught me how to watch for the police. So it's real bad. They taught me well. Check it. They said, look up. Look farther to the left, to the right. You see a whole bunch of people breaking, the police up there. Look back. I'm good at it, but I done got a few tickets in my life.
Yeah.
I want to read these comments real quick. Top of them said, I think you have to agree with the law to want to be a police. It's hard to enforce something you don't support.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases, I understand.
I feel you on that. Truck driver said, Lita, don't let that age fool you. Truck driver. You're right, because you know what? It's some in shape, mind young, everything 81-year-old. So you're right. Sometimes it's just
true.
How you take care of yourself, whatever. You're right. Stacy said I wasn't good at giving tickets. I never stopped anyone unless they was doing at least 15 over. At least. I'm praying on me because I'm trying to meet that. I don't know what can reform me because I have a problem. Chrissy's so beautiful. I was a teenager and had a cop pull me over. I told him I was running late and I was so sorry. The cop didn't write me a ticket and he told me, slow down. Wherever you're going will still be there. They'll be much more happier to have you arrive late than having to show up at your funeral. It hit her. It hit her. Yo, I guess it just be taking a moment.
That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
Because that was my wake-up call.
I love that. It's important. I mean, especially when you got, the babies or whatever, you definitely want to be on the more careful side. And every time I see somebody with a baby on board, or they have them stickers where it'll show all the people in their family, whatever, I will instantly slow down because, I would hate to have that on my conscience. I wouldn't make it. I'd be like, you know what? I'm up out of here. Yeah.
I feel you.
Let's get into our topic, Shelly. We didn't get the topic yet. Okay. Y'all, tonight we talking about relationships, love, and so let's get into it. What's up? What's your opinion on it?
What is my opinion on love? I love love. I watch all the romantic movies. I watch all the rom-coms. Not a reality TV show goes by that has the topic of falling in love, getting married, anything like that I do, except for The Bachelor. There's something about The Bachelor.
It's weird.
Yeah, so I don't watch The Bachelor, but I love love and I love the topic. I love learning about different relationship dynamics and how people make it work and the leaps and bounds that love can go, because it can hold so much weight to so many different people in one connection. And I love that. Really quickly before we move on though, there's a couple of comments on the cop topic. Mino 3782 said she had a cop follow her from her house all the way to the mall, blocked her because he thought she was one of the teenagers stealing cars at Indian Springs and she was 15. Yeah. Yep. And just like, I feel like we all have that, or not maybe we all, but some of us have that experience where a cop really showed us grace and courtesy. There's, especially for the Black community, there's a lot of us who have the opposite end, where a cop just kind of got on us because they could. Truck driver also said what reformed him in driving was paying over $3,000 in 1 month in tickets.
Jesus Christ.
Tickets?
Yo. Truck driver. Yeah, that will reform me too. I'll be done driving after that.
Yeah.
I'm Ubering from here on out. Give me a bike. I'm taking a bus, the train. I'm not driving.
My name would be feet driver. Tiptoe driver.
Right.
Scooter driver.
Never again. I'll never be in a truck again. I don't want to see a truck.
Look at a truck.
Matter of fact, I ain't walking on concrete. I'm walking on grass from now on. Because I'm just disgusted by the $3,000.
Strap the weights to my ankles. I feel like I'm walking too fast.
Listen, matter of fact, I don't even need to go nowhere. Just bring my stuff to the door. I ain't going nowhere.
To the door.
Forget it. Dang. Truck driver.
That's a lot. Stacey 546 said she drives 5 to 10 miles over, and she can't give someone a ticket for something she does herself. I love that. Wait, all was while in the big truck. Oh, so are the fines more if you're driving the big truck?
Probably. Yeah, because Yeah, they put that thing on your record. Truck driver, I just want to let you know, I'm also a professional driver. I had a CDL at one point, so I just want everybody to know on the Reboot podcast, I'm also a professional driver, okay? I used to drive a bus.
Period. What?
I want everybody to know.
I can't.
Yeah, for real.
I did not know that.
I used to be the bus driver for the for public transportation in Independence, Missouri. And I used to drive. Yeah, I used to be out there with the big bus, you know what I'm saying? Picking the folks up, taking them to work, just doing my due diligence in society.
I love that. How have you lived like 5 lives at this point?
I have. I really have.
Is this a story? Are you telling me a story?
I'm telling you, stone cold truth. I'm gonna tell y'all, truck driver can vouch for me. Okay, I had a DOT, or was it DOT? I don't know if it was that, but you got to get a physical when you got a CDL. Okay, I used to have they made me get a sleep apnea test because of my size and because I'm a driver. So they had to see if I had
vote in the
apnea.
Chat. Is this fact or cap? Do
we believe that?
No, she
fact as hell. It's fact as hell. I used to drive that bus, and I had sleep. They told me I had sleep apnea, so I had to get a CPAP machine, and I had said I let it go because I didn't want to sleep with that CPAP machine.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I feel you because they just look like they're doing a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. It's like I'm so glad I ain't married. If I had a man, I wouldn't have never went through with that CPAP machine. What I look like with that CPAP machine on at night? Can you imagine me going to bed with lingerie on and then putting my CPAP machine on? Like, it's just like sexy, and I'm just like, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this. Like, I'm trying to be sexy for my man. Forget sleep. If I stop breathing, I stop breathing. I'm trying to be sexy for my man.
CPAP and the Corona mask.
Exactly.
It's covering up.
It's
and it's helping you breathe.
That's true.
Listen, Lena's got a plan. If she stopped breathing, she wants mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Breathe on me, baby. Breathe on me.
Please, bring me back to life.
Oh, to kind of tie this in.
Okay.
Have you ever had anyone in bed tell you that you snore?
Girl. Have you?
Yeah.
I do not cop up to snore. Like, I do not admit that I snore. Like, we can sleep next to each other and we can both hear something and it can wake both of us up. But it definitely wasn't me. Like, it was coming from me, and it did sound like snoring, but I don't snore. So I can't quite explain it, but no, I don't snore. No. And if somebody tells me that, then I tell them that they're sadly mistaken. And what they need to do.
Catch me in the shower.
It wasn't me. I don't know who. Are we in some type of relationship where it's 3 people in the bed instead of 2? Because that snoring is definitely not coming from me. I'm too cute.
It was Annabelle. It was the ghost.
It was a ghost. It was Annabelle. I'm too cute to snore.
It was a ghost.
Now off the record, I got a bad snore. I really do. I'm not. If I'm tired, then I will snore. But if I'm not tired, I don't snore at all, honey. I don't know who told you that.
Did you know? You did.
Yo. No, my man. If I have a man and he tell me I snore, I say, you lying. That must be you.
That was you. That was you, baby.
That was you. But I would rather snore than do my CPAP machine because I feel like it's sexier to snore than to wear that CPAP machine.
Chrissy, I believe it was Chrissy said, pull that CPAP to the side, baby girl.
Come on. Hey, folks know.
To the side. Pull that CPAP to the side.
Chrissy said that CPAP ain't never stopped nothing. It ain't stopped nothing. You hear me?
You know how like when you get in the moment and he's like taking off your pants and your panties. What if he just took off that CPAP real quick you?
That's first of all, that's an oxygen mask. What you just took off. That's different from a CPAP machine.
How do you put a CPAP on?
CPAP machine, you gotta unstrap that motherfucker. You gotta unstrap from the side, push it up a little bit, strap it back. Yeah, it ain't just. You gotta unstrap that. Drive it back.
She said that was an oxygen mask that you just took.
Right. Shelly don't snore. Shelly lying. Shelly ain't got sleep. Okay, you ain't got sleep apnea. Okay, we get it. We get it.
No, but I've been thinking about getting a CPAP. I've been thinking about getting a CPAP because like 2 nights ago, and you know what? I'm gonna blame COVID for now, and that's what I'm sticking to. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. But 2 nights ago, I woke myself up snoring, and I thought it was Nick. So I woke myself up, and I'm like, "Babe, what the fuck? Like, why are you snoring so much?" But I look over, and he's just like asleep, like literally asleep, and he's snoring, but it's his normal, like not so loud snore. So then I'm like, is it me? Am I the drama? So then I fall back asleep, and I'm like cognitive of it, right? Because I just woke myself up. So I woke myself up again. I'm like falling asleep, and then I hit it, and I felt it this time. And I was like, it was me.
It was you, Shelly.
Oh my God.
So here I am laying in bed, like trying to fix my position so I don't snore anymore. I couldn't fall asleep for an hour. I was embarrassed.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. You was embarrassed?
And no one heard me, but I was embarrassed for myself, and I couldn't fall asleep.
Listen, this is the reason why I do not admit to snoring. Truck driver's comment. Can y'all read that? I broke up with a girl because she snorted past gas at the same time.
Truck driver.
Truck driver. Can she be human? She human. Everybody pass gas. Everybody snort.
It's a natural phenomenon.
Mm-hmm. Chrissy said, I don't snore too loudly, but I'm a heavy breather. I mean, hand in hand.
Okay.
Wait, someone had a question, I think, for you. Wait, you wearing a strap on now, Lena? Whoa.
Hey, who said that? Hey, listen, y'all better know about me. No, I'm just like.
Oh my gosh.
I wear a strap on in a certain way. So
truck driver, give her some grace. I'm still stuck on breaking
some grace.
And press gas at the same time. That's too much.
That gas must have been foul.
Aaliyah said, Lena, have you heard me snoring?
Aaliyah, baby, yeah, that's my friend. Yes, it's cute though. And I mean, it's a cute snore, like, and it is what it is. Like, if you snore, you snore. But I was telling you, me personally, I don't snore, but I do, but I don't. Yeah. But yeah, I've heard Aaliyah. Have you heard me snore? Probably. Yeah, that bachelorette party. Yeah, and then my birthday party. Yeah, we was knocked out, so we probably was snoring.
That's funny. That is hilarious.
Okay.
Snoring.
Truck driver said, put some respect on his name. No problem with the snoring. He said he got a problem with the snoring and the pass gas at the same time.
The gas was foul.
So you don't have the problem with the thing that not everyone does. But the problem you have is with the thing that we all do.
Everybody shit stink.
We have to pass gas. There was literally a model who almost died like last week because she was trying to hold her gas in.
Now, when do y'all get over that? Let's talk about relationships. When do y'all get over that? Oh, we don't pass gas in front of each other. Time frame. What's the time frame on that?
I feel like you have to be over by the time you move in, right?
Listen, I start that way because I'm like, hey, it's a natural phenomenon. And that's my, hey, it's just a natural phenomenon. If you can't embrace me now, you know, I will excuse myself if I know that it's really gonna, you know, if it's really foul and you know, cutting up. But at the end of the day, listen, for me it's milk, man. You don't want me after I've had some milk. But at the end of the day, I'm like, hey, you gonna love me in all my phases or no? So there you go.
I feel you, and yeah, I get that. You don't want to be too, I guess, obnoxious, but I feel like it can't be obnoxious. It's a natural body phenomenon. We all do it.
Yeah, but when our kids pass gas or do something, they be like, oh, that's nasty. Say excuse me. Oh, excuse yourself. Go to the bathroom. You know, why are we even teaching our kids that when it's just a natural thing? You should just be able to pass gas wherever you are.
I do think it's appropriate to say excuse me because it can stink. Like it can be like a little bit of a room interrupter. So, like, excuse me, I like acknowledge.
But everybody knows
Acknowledgement.
gas stinks, though. Like in Cookie said by week 2. However, Michelle Brownell said that's how I start, and I'm with Michelle. That's how I start. What you get is what you get. This is me. So that's just me.
It's very much natural. But I'm not gonna, I won't hold you. I did not for a while because I just felt like I don't know honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
I just felt like I didn't want to.
It's interesting. It's interesting. My last relationship, I'll tell y'all a story. It's kind of embarrassing for me, but I'll go ahead and I'll be vulnerable on the podcast. I had my boyfriend over, and we were hanging out, and my bathroom is in my room, and so I went into the bathroom, and he was in the bed, and I was in the bathroom, and I didn't know I hadn't had company over here, so I didn't know that it, it's kind of close. You can hear everything. So I went to the bathroom and I, passed gas. And all of a sudden I hear this voice saying, "Shit, babe, what was that?" And I was like, "Nothing." How can you hear that? I'm in the bathroom. And so that's the day that I realized that my walls is made of paper. And
so you just thought that bathrooms had soundproof doors?
I didn't know that it was that loud. Like, I didn't know he could hear it. That's all I'm saying. But he could hear everything. I was like,
you can hear everything. 100%. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. You do not poop in the master bath.
What kind of life you living?
No, I can't. I can't do it, you guys. I cannot. Do not poop in the master bathroom. I even get up and go to another bathroom. Do not poop because I'm laying here and it's like literally 2 feet, 3 feet from the bed. No, go somewhere else, please.
Shelly, you living that good life. Everybody ain't got 2 bathrooms, Shelly. Most people got 1 bathroom. You know what I mean?
But I feel like the people who have 1 bathroom, the bathroom's in the hallway anyway. Right?
No, you're right.
Do not poop in the master. I can't do it, y'all. I probably sound crazy.
Is poopery important part of relationships when you first start?
As a matter of fact, get this one.
Oh, Shelly, you ready?
It's only in here because I cleaned up earlier. It's only in here because I cleaned up.
That's what Febreze is for. We did not plan to talk about this on the podcast.
It's real talk.
This
is a relationship ender for him. He was like, "No, ma'am, no, sir. Out the house. We done."
What did truck driver say? He had a whole comment. He said when me and my wife went on our first date, when we were dating, we were in the car and I cut loose. And then she said, "Now I can let go of mine."
Right. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Yes, Kim Possible, get you some Ozium.
So then I think the question for women is, men, when a woman passes gas or, kind of shows that burps, anything like that, does it change your attraction to her? Because I think that's really the whole issue. I think women want to be seen as attractive. They want to be seen as feminine. And that is opposite of that. Or we've been taught that that's opposite of ladylike. What are you laughing at?
We have. And I'm laughing because I just scrolled down to Chrissy's comment because Nancy said she had her cracking up. Chrissy said, "I was on a first date. I passed gas when he got in the car. When he got out of the car. It smelled so bad, so she sprayed perfume. And when he got in, he said, 'Damn, it smelled like fart mixed with perfume.'" I was like, "Oops, my bad. You got to let down the windows before you spray the perfume."
Yes, you got to let down the windows and turn the air up. Let that air blow through, then spray the perfume.
Yep.
And if you pass gas, you gotta hop up. Let the gas get out.
Tom Pump said, "Is the toilet in the master not capable of flushing?" It flushes, you guys. I just cannot deal with also I have a few poop rules in this house. I can't deal with pooping in the master bath. Don't do it. Literally, just don't, please.
I cannot believe it.
Also, when you poop and you come out of the bathroom, don't even leave the door a little bit cracked. Close the door. Turn the fan on, spray the air freshener, and close the mother-loving door. Don't leave it a little bit cracked.
Shelly, I cannot believe we're having a whole in-depth conversation about this. But this reminds me of Steve Harvey and his wife Marjorie. They say that the key to a successful marriage is to have separate bathrooms.
You know what? It might be because Nick hates my makeup everywhere. Every time I do my makeup, he's just like, "Why is this like this?" He's like, "Why is this like this?" And I can't deal with the pooping. So maybe that's the compromise. We need separate bathrooms.
I'm trying to get to the point where I could get up or he get up, go to the bathroom, pooping. I gotta hop in there, take a shower. He hop off get in the shower. I brush my teeth, hand him the toothbrush. You know what I mean? Just like it's like super close and like just like not caring about stuff like that. That's where I'm trying to get to. No, that's too much.
No, hand him the toothbrush. Like you take the toothbrush out of your mouth and he puts it in his mouth.
I mean, no, is that
this
too
is
much?
Chaotic. This is way too chaotic for me.
You can't say it. This is like when on that show where Portia, Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Portia was used Dennis's toothbrush, and everybody's like, "Oh, that was so disgusting."
Yes,
like, y'all kissing and doing all other type of stuff.
No, don't use it. Don't even look at my toothbrush.
Shelly's like, no. Shelly's like, separate bathrooms. Don't use the master. Don't use the master toilet. Nothing. Separate everything.
All of that, and we will have peace and harmony.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, on vacation, if you need to go number 2 and we're on vacation, you go down to the hotel lobby.
What?
Shelly, I can't.
Or you wait till we're all about to leave the room. Let me leave the room first.
I was on your side. I was on your side. I was on your side till you said that. The lobby?
Why are you going poop in the hotel room? Why do you think they have lobby bathrooms?
Shelly.
For the guests coming in when they check in and they can't get to the bathroom yet.
Oh.
No, wait, everybody's like, too much on the toothbrush. No, ma'am. I cannot do it. Heck no. I hear y'all. Okay, I get it. I got it. Got you. Go ahead.
Y'all put me in the hotel rooms?
What kind of life you been living?
No, I can't.
Michelle LeBron said you had to go to the lobby. Okay.
I'll get a whole attitude, y'all. I mean, a whole attitude.
Hey.
Well, Lena, I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna support you because I'm like, if y'all kissing and everything else and going downtown, a toothbrush ain't gonna make no difference.
I mean,
the toothbrush.
Y'all eat after each other. Y'all drink after each other.
It depends on if that's where you are in your relationship. I'm just saying if that's what they want to do, I don't see a problem with it. It's not going to gross me out. Be like, oh my God, they shared a toothbrush. I'm not going to trip out. It's not going to send me into a tizzy because at the end of the day, your mouth's been many places together.
Wow. Yeah. Together. I remember when Portia when she said that about Dennis. I mean, everybody was like, that is so nasty. That is so disgusting. Why would you do that? Whatever. But I was like, I don't see what's so different about it. If you share the same spoon, you share the same straw, y'all living together.
I can't do that either. I can't share silverware in straws and stuff.
Really? That is so interesting.
But I want a bite of everybody's food, so let me use my fork.
Oh. See, Shirley, we have to vacation together. Not that we're gonna be sharing forks and stuff. I'm just saying, everything separate, going down to the lobby. I mean, I feel like I've been in situations where it's a lot of people share the room, or you just kind of have to get comfortable with folks. Shirley's like, no, ma'am. I ain't mad at it.
I can't do it.
I ain't mad at it, Shelly.
The people were really upset with that one on the comments. LaWanda Baskerville said, man, if you're on the top floor of the hotel, you better get a head start and going to the lobby to take a dunk. Seriously. Rebel said you're going all the way down to the lobby. Yes, you got. It's not like you're going poop all day. It's not like you're probably going to go once a day, maybe, while you're on vacation.
I I'm trying to wrap my brain around if you're in an intimate relationship with this person.
Right?
If you're in an intimate relationship with this person, you're losing me there. But
Ah!
what?
They said block Shelly, please.
You guys, it's a thing in my head. It's in my head. I know it's in my head, but I just cannot.
Have you ever been on a cruise?
I'm really not a germaphobe. Like, am I? No, I'm really not a germaphobe.
Have you ever been on a cruise?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I don't think you should go because them bathrooms are real small. Ain't no lobby bathroom.
There's no lobby bathrooms. The bars and the restaurants and stuff don't have bathrooms.
I don't remember. They might have. I might have been too drunk, but it's like a little bathroom and the quarters is small and the windows do not open.
This is sounding like I very much should not go.
Yeah, so I mean, I think you should. I think it would expand, your boundaries a little bit.
I don't think I'm a germaphobe. Like, I changed my baby's diapers. That's another thing. Baby's diapers have to go out of the house immediately. Immediately. Usually what I do is I put them in a Target bag and I just sit them on the porch. If I'm not wanting to like go all the way out to the dumpster. But baby diapers cannot stay in the house.
I wish I would take a baby diaper out every time they poop. Babies poop a lot.
They do.
I wish I would waste my time.
They do.
Shelly, how do you?
And I know when someone has thrown a baby's diaper in the trash. And after 3 kids, Nick knows I know. Like, I will open the trash can and I'll be like,
what about a diaper genie? We're gonna get off of this. We're gonna get off of this topic, but what about a diaper genie? Because I
never tried one, but I probably could do one because from what I've heard is it goes in, it seals it, and then at the end of the week or whatever, you take it all out. But what people have said is when you take the big bag out at the end of the week, it smells so bad. So I mean, I guess if I just have to put up with it the one time or whatever, maybe I could do it. I don't know.
I don't know either. Maybe they're gonna come up with baby poopery where the diapers have the poopery stuff in it already. But
what?
That's not. Oh, look, got excited. I just admitted that. That's not in.
Oh, I thought it was the thing. Wait,
we want to thank all the rebooters for trekking through that little segment right there with us. Okay, y'all was right there with us. Y'all to learn some things about us. We're getting closer. That's what Reboot is all about. Okay, they said that you are a closeted germaphobe.
I don't know, guys. Maybe I wouldn't call myself a germaphobe, but the poop is a no-go for me.
I would like for us to talk about green flags in a relationship. Okay.
Yeah, because we've crossed a lot of red flags off the list.
We've crossed a lot of red flags in our past episodes too. We talked about it, but I would like to know what are some green flags that you look for in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
They don't mind letting me fart in front of them.
That's a green flag.
That's a green flag.
That's a green flag all day.
Okay.
One of my favorite ones, one of my biggest ones that I've always been in support of, and whether it's a man or a woman, but for me, and a man who is nice to all women, not just women he's attracted to, not just women in his family, all women. Oh, you're not one of those guys that's just like, the women want it all. The women want to take over the universe. Like, no.
Anti-feminist.
Yeah.
Shelly, the folks is worried about you. They said, how many times a day do you wash your hands?
A lot. I have to wash my hands before I wash dishes, after I wash dishes, after I use the restroom, obviously. If I take the dog out, when I come home from being outside, I wash my hands. Every time I get in the car, especially with COVID, now every time I get in the car or go through a drive-through, I use sanitizer. I wash my hands a lot.
So tell me this, when you turn the light on, do you have to flick it a certain amount of times before you can leave the light switch?
No, I just turn it on.
Oh, you just turn. So when you wash dishes, do you have to wash it like you have to go in 5 circles or a certain number of circles before you can rinse it? 3 times specifically?
No, I don't think so. I think I just I just wash it till it's clean. It's clean. But you know what? I don't know if everybody knows this, but dishwashing liquid leaves a residue on your plates. So I do use my finger to like rub across the plate to make sure that the dishwashing liquid residue isn't there.
I want y'all to drop links in the chat. Shelly, we need to support Shelly at this time and moment.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
This is the Reboot podcast, and we've just discovered.
Yes, I pick up my dog's poop. I pick up my dog's poop in the little green bags and I put it in the garbage can. And I pick up other people's dog's poop too, because every time I go out there, I feel like other people have let their dogs in our community poop, and I know.
Shelly needs our support, guys. Okay, so drop in the chat any type of links that helps folks with germ. You know, you got a germophobia.
I'm not a germaphobe.
If you have OCD or something of that nature, we want to support
Michelle
her.
Brown has called for my immediate blocking.
Michelle Brown, this is like the 5th time she put that in the comment, though. Listen, we can't block Shelly.
Lashy Naya just said there's a residue from the dish. I'm telling you guys. There's a residue.
And what's is it gonna hurt?
I don't know, but I just feel like it needs to go bye-bye before I put this dish up.
I feel you.
1-888 help Shelly.
1-888
I love it. We're gonna support you through this, though.
You guys.
You actually got a green light, so I'm gonna go back up to
got a green light.
Kristen. Yeah, Kristen had a good one. I thought was really, really good. Let's check that one out.
Green flags, goals, transparency, sense of humor, being genuine.
Yeah.
You said some good ones, Chrissy. Those are really good ones. I love a man with goals. Jesus Christ, it's so sexy. It's so sexy. What you see, you got a plan for your future.
Yes.
Ooh, I love it.
You're setting goals and like setting goals for us as well.
It's just really nice. Yes. I say mine's is kind of like transparency, what Chrissy said, but I said a green flag for me is a person being able to apologize for the wrongdoing without being prompted to apologize.
That's a big one.
Good. That's good.
I think that's such a green flag, because I feel like if you're able to do that, then I feel like you're you can look at yourself and you check yourself, you know, and I don't necessarily have to be that for you, you know. I don't want to have to say, you know, you hurt me. Like, I want you to already know, like, realize it, and don't don't be afraid of it. Just admit to it and do better. Like, I'm gonna respect that.
That's it. I think that really does come with maturity. That comes with maturity, because I think naturally, maybe all of us are like pretty boastful. So as you mature, as you get older, I don't even think it has to do with age, but maturity and acknowledging that you're not perfect. You can do wrong. You hurt people even when you don't intend to, and you have to be accountable for that.
This is my question for you, Shelly, first, and then the chat. I want y'all to also answer this question. Who is usually the first? Are you usually the first person in your relationship to say sorry, or are you usually the person who is opposite of that?
I'm usually the first to say sorry.
You are?
I'm a mush. I don't want to fight, and I don't want to be on odds. I just want to, let's just stop. Let's just talk about it and stop. If I did something wrong, let me know. Like, I'm here to hear you out. Like, please just hug me again.
I would have pegged you for the stubborn type, Shelly. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm a mush. I'm a big mush. Truck driver said, while they're answering in the chat, truck driver said his green flags are all natural, sense of humor, and love to laugh. I think all of those are good ones.
Truck driver.
I'm a little iffy about the all natural part.
What specifically do you mean? All natural?
What do you mean all natural?
I would like to know.
And then Top Pump said integrity, honesty, and loving. Integrity and transparency, and the accountability thing. I feel like those all tie in together, because like it takes integrity to stand up and say, I feel like I did wrong. I feel like this is where I misstepped, and so on and so forth. and I've also accountability. And I feel like if you can't be honest about what you think you did, like if you have on these rose-colored goggles that just paint everything as you in a good light, no ma'am, no sir, no ma'am.
Michelle Brown said, "I'm pretty stubborn." Mm-hmm. You gonna say sorry to me before I say sorry to you. Chrissy Sabina Jackson
Really?
said, "I'm usually first to say sorry, but only when I feel I'm in the wrong. I won't apologize for things I meant as long as it's not rude."
Yeah.
Interesting. And Stacy
And
said,
I feel like even when it is rude, I'll correct my tone, but I said what I said. I can deliver it in another way, but I said what I said. So,
well, I thought what you said was a bunch of bullshit. That's the best thing.
I'm sorry, that's it. Crazy Berrytown said, petty on fleek all day. Y'all really out here
I didn't even
stubborn?
see that one. I didn't even see that one.
Y'all really out here just stubborn.
Stacy said, depends on if I'm the one that's wrong. If I'm wrong, I say sorry first.
Yeah.
I say sorry because I'm more so like, life is too short for us to be sitting here mad at each other. Even if I'm not wrong, I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry for pointing out that you have an issue. I'm sorry about that. I should have let you come to that on your own terms. I should let Jesus show you that. But I shouldn't show. I will say sorry very quickly. I can't even hold it. Like,
yeah,
that's just how I am.
One thing I'm recognizing that I have to work on is I'm a caller outer. I can't let things fester. I can't let things sit on my heart. I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna call you out, and I'm gonna call you out immediately.
Do you feel like that creates more issues, or you feel like that like stops the issues?
What I'm recognizing is what I've always been told is pick your battles. I'm recognizing everything doesn't have to be called out. Someone told me a really good, I'll have to find it. I know I wrote it down or typed it out somewhere, but someone told me a really good like saying to deal with that. It was like if your husband leaves his boxers on the ground, if you are going to pick it up and say something about it, don't even pick it up or something like that. Or something in that direction, but it's like, but I'm just supposed to look at boxers on the ground. But that's not the point. The point is you can care for someone in that way, but just re-navigate how you address the topic.
I love it.
Yeah. And I'm working on it because
How would you? Okay, so originally, you see the boxer in the ground, be like, babe, these boxers don't go right here. I will take a
picture of the boxers and I will send them to you, and I will send them to him, and then I'll leave them there until he sees them, and then I'll be like, okay, I'll pick these up, I guess.
So you very passive aggressive. That's a passive aggressive. That's a little passive aggressive. Real quick, before we continue, Truck Driver said, "When I mean about natural is the way God made you and not all the other stuff."
Oh, okay. So I can get a little bit of lipo.
Yeah, just not a BBL.
Okay, got you.
Little lipo, not a BBL.
A little bit of lipo.
You can get the makeup, but not, like 27 inches a week.
But like Truck Driver, God made this muscle right here, like really prominent.
Speak on it.
And I just want to dissolve it a little bit.
Speak on that, because I got it too.
He made this muscle really like dominant. I guess he wanted me to talk with my eyebrows, but I just want
to. Is that
okay?
So
Mino's right. Once one issue is called out, then a lot of issues can come out. Yeah.
So okay, so you
said trimming it back because I do feel like when I really look back on situations, sometimes I'm like, oh, that wasn't as big of a deal as I made it.
Yeah. So let's practice. You said that's how you would have did it before. You would have sent the text and then be like, I guess I'm gonna pick these boxes up since your hands don't work. Let's practice, Shelly. Okay, you come in the living room, you got the groceries, you see boxes in the ground, your husband's sitting on the couch. What do you do this time?
Here lately, I've literally just been gentle nudging. Hey, could those boxers get picked up sometime today, please? Or I'll say, hey, do you see those? Are you using? Do you plan to use those? Oh, okay. Could you? Where do they go? Can you put them where they go?
Okay.
So just gentle nudges is what I've been doing. The trash is the big one. The boxers aren't really a problem in our house. The trash is the big one in our house. So I have moved the trash can down right next to the stairs because like you have to come up the stairs every day. So like I know you see that trash is full.
It's full today. It's gonna be full tomorrow. I get it tomorrow.
That's the big one in my house right now is the trash. But I'm really working on just being like, oh, I took the trash out yesterday. Maybe check it tomorrow or like in a day or two. Before I'd be like, I have taken the trash out 4 times this week. What's going on? Am I the man of the house now? Because I'm confused.
Come through. Listen, the gender roles are in effect. Okay, you trash, me cook. You know what's up.
Listen, I would. So that's what I'm working on in cookies. I don't know because I feel like if I'm always in cookies said, why can't you just ask, hey babe, can you pick the boxers up? I feel like then I'm momming you. You know what I mean? Like pick your boxers up, make sure your bowl's in the sink. Like so, I'm just like, hey, But the boxers, like I said, the boxers are an issue. It's the trash. So I'll just be like, hey, I took the trash out today. Maybe check it in 2 days. Like gentle nudges.
Love it.
Now that to me sounds like parenting, which I'm totally resistant to that. Because number one, I don't need you to tell me when to pick it up. I don't need a time window. I don't need any of that. To me, that's like a mama telling the kid, this is what you're going to do. Then when you say, do you plan to pick those up sometime today? Or are you going to wear them? What you think? You gonna get some heat from me with those kind of responses.
What do I do?
I have a suggestion.
I'm here. I'm listening.
And STL might think this is also a little bit on the parent, like kind of like parent side, but I think positive reinforcement would be really good. So whenever he does take out the trash, we're like, oh my God, babe, I just love it when you do that. It just makes so happy that
I'm not doing it.
Clean. It makes you feel good when you do that. Thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate that.
And I don't have any problem with the positive reinforcement because I think a lot of times when you get resistant behavior, it sounds like to me some of what's going on here is passive aggressive behavior on both sides. So, it's like sometimes you got to stop, take a look back and say, why am I doing what I'm doing? Because we're 2 grown people in here. I got 2 hands. I got 2 feet. I got a brain. I know that these shorts don't go here, but it are the shorts lying in the floor because there's a passive aggressive going on here. Then when I come in and get this conversation, that's like sometimes like I want to say, who was that? Mino said, when you address one issue, then you can talk about several. And see, that's my thing. Even in relationships, don't talk to me about several. That means that you let this back up and build up for a minute. We should have been talking the whole time. And nothing irks me more in a relationship than for one thing to happen and then the person comes and unloads 10 different things. I'm like, you should have told me 10 different times. Don't come at me at once with this whole heaping pile and then want to talk to me about 10 things because you brought up this one.
And that's what I used to do. So I felt like I was making a good adjustment by just being like, I did it today because we do have like certain chores that not really gender roles, but certain chores that he does and certain chores that I do. So I felt like me being like, hey, I did this today. Could you do it in like a couple days? Like just jogging that memory.
Okay, but this is my thing, and so I'm gonna jump in and jump out. I'm looking at Rebel when she said, "Baby," she said, "Am I a man now?" Because I don't do the gender role things either. To me, it's a matter of it needs to get done. If everybody's saying that's your chore to do it, that's my chore to do it, let's divvy it up. Okay, so if I walk past and the dishes need to be done, I wash the dishes. If I walk past and the person that I really care about, I know they come in and they are really, really tired, and for whatever reason, they go in, take their shower, lay those clothes where they don't belong, I'm gonna pick them up. We don't need to have a conversation about picking up somebody's clothes because those are your clothes. You wore them, you take them off. Okay, those are your clothes. You wore them, you take them off. You're tired. I love you. This is my way of expressing love to you. Let me just pick them up and put them where they need to be. We keep on moving and there's no friction. It's like everybody's flowing. Everybody's doing what they need to do. Okay, so I come in and the kids are going crazy. And I'm like, okay, you had a long day. You've been here with the kids. I'm going to kick in and do what I do. But then at the same time, there's that flip side that says and understands, hey, you've been working all day. You did what you did. What can I figure out and what can I do? So everybody's pulling together and nobody has a role. Nobody has a time. Nobody has a certain chore. Because at the end of the day, I ain't the only one in here that's messing up and got trash in the trash can. Take the t-shirt. Listen, I'm gonna say
Lord,
Watts. Listen, y'all done got me on one.
She riled up. She riled up.
Yeah. So Key Watts, I loved it. Key Watts, if she's still in here, Aaliyah's mom. How old is Royal? I don't know how.
I think he's 6.
Royal said, okay. So mom works, dad works. Guess what? She literally had a video on Facebook, and some of y'all would think this is just absolutely horrible. Royal was in there cleaning the toilets.
Oh no, we definitely got chores for the kids around here.
And so I'm saying, okay, so if we got mom and we got dad, but we got kids too, everybody's working up in this piece. So what everybody at their age level and ability is doing, the kids can take out trash. We took out the trash. We had days of the week that we took out the trash. It wasn't just my mom's got to take out the trash. My dad's got to take out the trash. There was a day that and we were all girls. My mother and father had no sons. So it definitely wasn't a gender role scenario. So everybody took out the trash. It wasn't like we sitting there waiting because, what am I, a man? No, I'm a woman, but I'm taking out the trash.
I'm okay with the gender roles. Oh, okay. Who you want to go ahead and respond? Okay, good.
No, you go ahead.
I think that what you're saying makes a lot of sense, but I think what happens is, and I'm not specifically talking about Shelly, but I think what happens is people get frustrated. Everybody's tired. Everybody's working, and people want to be considered. So it's like I'm doing so much. I shouldn't also have to do this. Like I need everybody needs to be. You know what I mean? And so I think that you probably start off doing that. Let me just pick it up. It's not an issue, whatever. But after so many times, it's just like, okay, I'm frustrated. I'm overwhelmed. I need you to pick this. It gets
so were you doing it for a honeymoon, or were you doing it because you really did it out of love?
And no, I think what you're saying makes sense for a well-oiled and operating machine. But we are human, we're all flawed. And I mean, naturally we forget tasks. For example, when I was cramming for my real estate exam and I'm like in here studying all day, all night, it wasn't a word that needed to be said, but naturally, like I wasn't doing the dishes as much. I wasn't cooking dinner as much. We were eating out more. And so I think it's a part of that dynamic of like, sometimes you give 80, sometimes you give 60, sometimes you give 50. And your partner is accommodating on the other end of that. So I have no problem taking out the trash. And of course, here on the podcast. Yeah, I do. Absolutely.
Do it. Just do it. Then why
I do. And I do. Absolutely. But my thing is like, if I'm constantly doing it and I'm also doing everything else, and if I just let you forget and I just let you fall to the wayside and not do it. So now I'm doing all of my normal responsibilities and I'm taking on a portion of your responsibilities, whether they be gendered or whether they just be how we assign tasks in our household to make things flow. Where does my break come? Like, when do I get to say something so that I can be alleviated? Because that does happen. Like if I'm picking up after you, which I have no problem doing because I care for you and I love you, but you're not seeing that I'm the person giving 80 for so long. Where does the snap wake up call happen so that you can start, or so that you can maybe pick up more of the slack? Like, and I think that's where burnout comes in. If I'm continuously like, oh, I'm doing this because I love you. I'm doing this because I love you. Or not even saying it, but like, I'm just doing this. I'm just doing this. I'm just doing this. Like, I need to be able to speak up for myself so that someone can come in and help me too.
And I agree with that. So that's communication becomes key. But I'm gonna go back to what N Cookie said. We should never be counting percent. I don't feel, and so you don't have to agree with me. I don't feel like we should be counting percentages in a relationship. If there's not a percentage of I did 80 and you did 20, because there's going to be a ebb and flow and a give and take on both sides. Because while you're doing X, Y, and Z, unless they're just out of the marriage or out of the relationship and just not in it, they're giving something too. So it may not be quantified the same way that you quantify this, but there's something that's begin. And if now at the end of the day, if you are in that relationship where you ain't getting nothing, then hey, divorce court.
But I don't know. I feel like though we could save divorces if we just spoke up for ourselves. If I just said like, look, I feel like I'm doing a lot and I feel burnt out. What is there any way that you can help me, or is there any way we can get a process going so that I can have some alleviation on my part as well?
And I get that, but I'm going to say this, even for, because we don't have a lot of brothers in here. We got truck driver. I appreciate you, man, for hanging with us. When you were growing up, it was 8 of the 6 boys, 2 girls, and we each had a week to wash dishes and clothes. Plus, when it was break from school, we had to wash the walls in the house clean from top to bottom. That's hey, a truck driver. That's how I feel about it too. No gender roles. It needs to be done. Everybody doing it, kids included. Bring the kids in as well. But I think a lot of times this is where, to me, I think when you start getting to relational things with male, female, or even other non-binary situations, and 2 people, and you're trying to set an idea of who's doing how much and whatever, I think therein comes the problem, because at the end of the day, if everybody's doing everything they can to make the relationship work, let's roll. But I think sometimes females, there is a reality. I know for sure when my dad came home for work, and it's not a matter of catering to him just because he was a male. When my dad came home for work, when he died at his funeral, his union rep who he got in office, his union rep said, y'all don't understand what this man did on a daily. When he passed away, we replaced his one job with 5 people. You understand what I'm saying? Now, my dad didn't bring that home. He didn't come home saying, I'm doing the work of 10 men in one job. He came home and continued to do whatever he needed to do at the house. If the car needed to be fixed, if something was going on, whatever the situation was, he went to school programs with us. He did all of this and that and the other. And at the end of the day, I think you got to realize when this man came home, we're not looking for him to clean the house, take out the trash, and 10 other things. That man was at work doing the job of 5 people. And I think a lot of times men do not express the amount of work that they're doing. And then when we pile on top of them additional expectations, they start checking out. And then we get upset when they check out. And it's like, why are they checked out? They're tired. They're exhausted. And so I think a lot of times from the male perspective, their thing is many times going to be, but I'm providing, I'm doing everything I can. I'm trying to bring this to the table. I'm trying to bring that to the table so that my family has everything that my family needs. And then at the end of the day, we still are not appreciated. And so I think this is a problem that Black males especially have, and they'll just check out and or leave, or they get a side piece. And then we get out.
But I think more of the problem is not so much you having expectations in your home, but so much you not having to carry the job of 10 men at work. Like, why is it that your family is supposed to be meant to suffer and carry an entire household underneath you because you're working the job of what should be 5 to 10 people? I don't think that that's appropriate. I think that you shouldn't be overworked and then come home stressed, overwhelmed, and you can't help out in your household. I feel like go to work and do the appropriate work for what your job is. I don't ever want anybody to say like, oh, it took 15 people to replace what she did, because I want to do the work that I am meant to do, and that's it. I don't want to work for what other people should be doing and then go home and now my family has to suffer because I've exhausted myself for a corporation.
I agree with that.
Real quick, I want to interject this. This is a generational, right here. I feel like this is a generational
difference. I was thinking that
we were taught you work hard, and you get what you deserve. You put the money away, blah, 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 blah. But now more people are more so like, I need to be okay mentally. I need to be okay. I need to be able to have a life outside of work. I need to be able to have energy to enjoy the life that I have. So I think it's kind of a generational thing here. I just wanted to say that real quick.
I
Go ahead.
appreciate that, and I agree. And we still, this is one thing that I'm going to interject, even though it's 2022 and we feel like there's a lot of change and upward mobility for Black people. Black men are still used as workhorses, and Black men are still used as labor, and Black men are still not paid what they are worth. And we can say, my dad worked for the government, so we can say, no, don't go out there and do the work of five. I mean, literally, to have the man stand up at your funeral and said, when he had the stroke, we had to replace this one man literally with 5 people. He had been asking for help, and as a matter of fact, the day he had the stroke, he asked for help that day, and they wouldn't send him any. And so he comes home and has a massive stroke and spends 10 years in a wheelchair because he had a job to provide for his family that would not give him assistance. So at that point, am I going to look and say to him, but you should have been a man that would have stood up and said, hey, I got mental health, I got physical health, I got all of these other issues I need to take care of, and this is what I demand. He would have been out of a job. And a lot of these Black men understand that. And so that by itself is pressure. So I think that at the end of the day, even though I know many, many things have changed in our world, the plight of the Black man really has not changed that much, nor has the plight of the Black woman. So I get it on both sides. But this is where I'm saying communication becomes key, because everybody needs to talk. I think 9 times out of 10, we don't know what that other person is really going through. And so the communication becomes critical, because if somebody's constantly coming at me and I've already put everything I got out here on the line, and my attempt is to take care of you. And I'm not just talking about men, I'm talking about women too. We do this. If my attempt is to put everything out there on the line to take care of you, and then I got to come home and we got to fight. And I tell people all the time that I've ever been in a relationship, what I refuse to do, I got to fight the world outside. I'm not going to come home and fight. I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. So if we cannot communicate, open our mouths and talk like 2 adults, and I think, if we can't have that conversation, that we're able to be open and honest and talk about what's really going on, then I'm not the person for you. And I'm not saying you're not a good person. I'm just not the person for you. Because if I'm dealing with something and I can't bring that to you and I can't talk to you about it, and you're constantly coming at me and at some point it's like, but do you know who I am? Because at the end of the day, you must not know me, because everything in me is going to fight for you. Everything in me is going to stand up for you. Everything in me is going to provide, bring everything I can to this relationship. And if I got to prove that to you, and I'm trying to prove it to you, and then I got to argue and fight and debate that's what I'm trying to bring to the table, then I'm going to get up and excuse myself from the table.
Yeah. And I mean, that makes sense. If you don't feel appreciative, or if you don't feel at peace in your own home, obviously you have to walk away.
Well, I want to slow down now. I don't think you have to walk away so daggum fast. Okay?
No, and I'm not saying at high speed. Like you said, communicate first. Bring up what the problems are first. But if you're not being heard, I mean, what else are you to do?
Try to figure it out. Get creative with that stuff. Pray on that stuff. Get you a mentor. Talk to
counseling.
Get you a couple that's been in the game for 20, 30 years. Talk with them about the issue. Like, don't just be like, well, he ain't listening or she ain't listening and whatever. Because I think that's why our divorce rate is so high, because people don't realize it takes a lot of understanding on both parts to have a successful thing and to keep it in the longevity realm. So that's what I would say. I think it's gonna come down to a matter of consideration. Like STL was saying on the idea of the Black man, you have to kind of consider what they're going through and when they come home, what they're needing. And I also think that the Black man has to consider, and just in a relationship, even if it doesn't have gender, you have to consider what your partner also needs, even if they are at home. So if y'all both are really trying to consider each other, what can I do to help my partner and you just continue to have that mindset, then y'all know I feel like that would help a lot of stuff with people. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And in Cookies, just to be clear, and she said that no one works for anything. Listen, I'm that person. I'm gonna work until that horse is dead. I'm gonna work until that horse is dead. But at the same time, there has to be a place, and I definitely believe counseling, therapy, and not just another couple, because this is my thing, Lena. There's a lot of people that have been together for a long time and they still have unhealthy relationship habits. They just stayed together for a long time.
This is true. This is true.
So, but I don't like the idea of walking away at all. I think you should work as well and as much as you can. However, if two people can't come to a place of understanding, I'm not going to be tortured. That's what I'm not going to do.
This is why I say, you guys, I have work to do. Like, I've come a long way, but I still got a long way to go.
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely. Yes. I'm not about to put you in divorce court. I'm just saying as a bigger picture, if you cannot, then yeah, but I feel like if you really love somebody, and I'll even add to that, I'm going to say this. I've got relationships that I walked away from and we are best of friends and I love them to the nth degree and I know that they love me.
Yep, we've talked about that before, how love is not the only thing that can hold us together.
And at the end of the day, I think that is a beautiful thing to be able to have that relationship of love, even if it comes to, and this is where I think people, for me, maybe have a different perspective. I can love you enough to release you. And some people don't see that as an option. I see you, Lena.
I won't let you go. I put the handcuff on your heart to mine. Okay.
Stop. Stop it right now.
Listen, my trash been sitting here for 2 weeks. I've been waiting for somebody. It's just me. I guess I got some type of internal going on, like who, it's interesting. But real quick, before we get to our game, I want us to hit our last green flag, and then we'll talk a little bit out, and then we'll do our game, guys. Because y'all in here tonight. Okay, I'll tell mine first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that's what you were doing.
No, you're good. You know what? You was being courteous to me, and I appreciate that.
I'm just vibing.
Just vibing. Okay, here's my last green flag. I think it's a really good one. I really find it attractive when I'm dating, whatever. Person, if you're a person and you have overcome some struggle in your life and you're open about it, I just feel like that's a green flag for me. Like I just love when somebody can speak about the adversity that they faced and have overcome, and can also like talk on it, like
help me understand you.
Things about it. Exactly.
Yeah,
I love that, and it evokes like a vulnerability in me also to share my stuff, and I just find it attractive.
Yeah, I love that.
Let me find out you was homeless at one point and now you got an apartment in the house. Let me find out you done came up from the bottom up. I feel like that's the type of man that I want to be with, because if you haven't hit nothing and you haven't made it through nothing and you ain't got a testimony, then I feel like you're not mature in a certain sense.
Now, if he was homeless with a girlfriend, does he need to disclose that information?
He had
just want to know if he was homeless and he came up. Maybe they fell on hard times together and they stuck through it, and then later on they realized they weren't for each other. You need to know all that, or you just need to know that he was homeless and he got his stuff together.
Like he was homeless and they went to Walmart and bought a tent together and they was out there together. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
like they slept in the same car.
I guess I don't necessarily need to know about the woman. He could tell me, like I'll listen.
Doesn't matter whether he struggled with somebody and then some reason after they got it back together, they gave it up.
I mean, I would be interested to hear about your past relationships and what happened and what you learned and whatever.
I'm just putting different spins and turns and twists.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what? I mean, it wouldn't be a deterrent. I don't think so. I mean, hopefully he didn't do anything shicey like, oh, I'm gonna live off of this woman until I get on my feet, and then now I'm on my feet, I'm
No,
moving on.
no. We just, we fell down together. We got up together.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's a life friend right there. You
Let's
can
talk
call her,
about it.
talk to her.
I like
Remember
that.
that time we was in that red tent? Yup. I ain't mad at it.
Not that time we were in the red tent. I can't.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been in a tent one time in my life. I'd never do it again. I am not
Yeah, they're
gully.
horrible. They're the
I
worst.
went camping one time. I was like, you know what? I ain't even about this life. I thought I was gully, like off of brown sugar. I realized I was not.
Who's that? Oh,
I thought I was about that life. What I'm trying to say, I thought I was, country. Put some crickets on the stick.
You're into the glamping. You need a whole house on the lake.
Honey, don't let me no spiders in the cabin either. Okay, go ahead with your last green flag.
I can't. I feel like inadvertently we touched on all of mine. The only other one I could think of that we didn't kind of go over is slow to anger or frustration, and they take time to understand you. Like,
Yes.
even if you are airing like a grievance, a problem that you have, instead of immediately getting defensive or angry, they're taking the time to really hear you out and position themselves to understanding your perspective and also giving a response from their perspective.
I would love that. I feel like that's hard to
Mhm.
find, but yeah, if you can like give me a little grace and let me express how I'm feeling without you getting upset, then you might be a keeper.
Yeah, it is. It's hard. Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people don't have very good communicative skills. And it's like if you haven't been with somebody who's going to help you like develop that, a lot of people don't try to develop it on their own. So it's like it's just rough when you try to do the relationships.
Mm-hmm.
You
Stacy
ever try?
546 said, "Roughing it is when room service is late."
Hey, Stacey, I'm trying to. Where you vacationing next? Let us know.
Mhm. I'm trying to be with
'Cause
you,
I've never ordered room service. Just to be honest, let everybody
right
know.
beside
But
you.
I'm like right up under Stacy. Like roughing it is when they only gave you one room key and you needed two. That's
Y'all don't have enough towels and pillows.
I need a wash towel. Why is this wash towel so soft? I don't get
Mm-hmm.
that. Okay,
Mm-hmm,
yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
I'm here for it.
I love that. Okay, y'all, listen, we've had some good conversation. Let's get into our segment, the fun segment, the new one that we just added. You know what it is. Taboo, reboot. I was trying to do a little, I don't know if y'all heard it, I had a little flow right there, but it kind of left me. But we're going to get into our game, Taboo. Y'all know this. We're still looking for a name for it. So if anybody have any ideas, please comment in the chat or put it on our Facebook page. We would like for somebody to call in if you're interested and play this game with us. We need one caller only. This is how you play the game while we wait for somebody to call. Shelly has 10 words. Phoenix Leor has 10 words. You call in. What happens is we're trying to get you to guess the words on our list, random words. And if whoever gets the person to guess the most wins. Okay. So one reason said, what's the number? Come on. Michelle Brown said, where Unc? Is Unc still on here? He can call too.
He texted
Express
me.
yourself.
He said there's kids spending the night. There's too many kids. He can't get on tonight, y'all.
Oh, okay. 816-688-8485. We're gonna see you next time, man. Don't even trip. One
Next
reason,
week.
call in. Anybody that's interested, please call in. We love this little segment. I'm thinking reboot taboo. Reboot taboo. Reboot taboo. I can't think of a name. Something cute, something like, I don't know. So if y'all have any ideas, once again, please put in the chat because we need a name for it.
Reboot to boot.
Wait, I would, but I'm sleeping. Natty Dread. Okay, I feel you. It's getting a little late.
That's all
Monday.
right. Next time.
Next time.
Name game. What the word? What the word?
What the word? What the word? I like that.
Word.
Let me write that down. Who's that? Kim Possible. Appreciate you.
Impossible. I like that reboot taboo style. I know, but I just feel like reboot taboo. Reboot taboo, right? Reboot taboo.
Reboot taboo. Reboot taboo.
I don't know. I'm feeling it out.
Taboo reboot. No, I don't like it that way. What the
Taboo
word? I like that too.
reboot that word. Reboot that word. Okay,
That's
Stacy
a good word.
546.
Let me put that down too. What we're gonna do? We're gonna create a poll. So we're gonna have y'all guess. I mean, not guess, but vote.
Ooh, name it.
What do you think is the best? So if you're listening, please give us a call. The number is up on the screen. Hold on, I lost it. 816. I know it started with 816. 688-8485.
Can I like hang up and call? I mean, can I like get off and call?
I got somebody in, but they did not come into my. Let me see if I can get them in. Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can get you linked into the system here.
Good night, Natty Joy. Appreciate you for coming in. We thank you for listening with us. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week.
Okay, say something to me, my friend. Who do I have on the line?
Yo.
One Reason is with us.
Hey.
What's up, One Reason?
I'm good.
Shelly, Welly, Phoenix, Leo.
What's going on?
One Reason.
Queen. Okay, it's good.
We appreciate you coming on. You ready to play this game with us?
Let's do it.
Okay. Now I want you to get in tune with me, not necessarily Shelly, because I want to win the game. So I just want you to get on the same wavelength. I'm about at 430 hertz right now. So I want you to get right there with me.
All right. We rolling.
Okay. Estelle, you got our clock ready?
I got the clock ready. Begin.
Oh, Shelly, you. Oh
no, I was just gonna give a real brief cap of the rules. 30 seconds on the board. Lena is going to say phrases to get you to guess the word. You give your best shot, and then once you have it, we'll move on to the next word.
All right. Are you going to specify what the category is, or it's just going to be?
It's random.
It's random, yeah.
But Shelly, I want your words, and I want you to have my words.
You want to make him guess my words?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so real quick, we're gonna send this quick text, and I'm gonna go first. So just get your mind ready. Here we go. I'm about to send it to Shelly, so she'll have my little list, and I'm gonna have hers because I think that'll be a little more.
Oh, this is gonna be hard because I was already thinking.
Yeah, that's why I want to switch it. Because I knew you was trying to cheat. You was trying to predetermine what you was gonna say.
Okay, let me see. I'm on 6.
Is it Lashy Naya? Did I say that right? Rules kind of remind me of 100,000 Pyramid. I don't think, have I seen that before?
Yeah, it's with Dick Clark when they had the circle and they'd ask the questions back and forth.
Oh, with the famous people?
And then they'd have a contestant and they, yeah.
Okay. One reason I didn't appreciate how you said what like that. Like I was just like, was not out of touch. I didn't appreciate that.
Do you see mine? I put mine in the
Discord. Generational thing. Maybe you weren't sick when the $100,000 pyramid was airing, or or in the evening there were other game shows. Like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for you, and Are You Smarter Than a
I know that one reason.
You know what I'm saying? So we had that, and you have that.
I knew them too. I ain't that young. I'm in here. I'm an old soul.
But also, you have the Game Show Network. You could catch some of those flashbacks.
Right. I love the Game Network show. I always be watching. I ain't gonna get into it. But they got some good shows, and I love games and stuff. So I'll be watching all of them.
I sent you mine. You got mine?
I got yours. STL, okay. I am ready. Okay.
Here we go. Ready, begin.
This is when you're mean, and they say if you hurt a lot of people, then you are this.
Ratchet.
Or like, okay, a really bad storm is a blank storm. It's when you hurt people, and you're prone to. You are prone to this. Oh, she likes to hit people. She's prone to. She likes to fight. She's prone to
violence.
Yes. Yes, I got one. I got one.
Got one. Got one. Got one. There we go. We got one.
Okay, you ready?
Okay, let me get the clock back and hold on. It's
30 seconds. All right,
yes,
I gotta
it's
think.
30 seconds. Oh, why is this not wanting to cooperate with me today? Okay, here we go. 30 seconds. Begin.
Okay, fill in the blank for this song lyric. It goes dom 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 dom. It's a rap song. It's also a little doll that you can put on your dashboard and you knock the top of it and it shakes around.
A bobblehead.
Period. This is a Nike, a Jordan. What are these?
Sneakers.
It also means if you're creeping up on somebody.
He said it.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. So I think we got one.
Tall Pump said bobblehead. It is a bobblehead.
It is a bobblehead.
Tall Pump said typhoon. Yeah, I was trying to get the violent storm. Was I trying to give him the gift? Violent storm. Okay, I'm ready.
Ready? Begin.
All I'm asking is for a little.
All I'm asking is for a little.
When I get home, yeah, baby. When I get home, just a little bit. Aretha Franklin.
I don't know. Little.
Oh.
Little.
What is it? I can hear. Okay. Okay. Put some blank on my name.
That's it.
Respect.
That was after the. Listen, one reason when you don't know the queen, my little heart just sank. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what it was? It was the way she. It was the way.
No! Don't do that. One reason. Don't do that. Now, I'm saying.
I had to force for a minute. Like I think I know this.
In Cookies had it. Just so you all know, In Cookies is One Reason's wife.
Okay. One reason. Don't do me like that now. Don't do me like that. Everybody can't sing like Rita.
My bad. I wanted to delay. Sorry.
Okay. I told you I'm on 433 hertz. So you gotta get right there with me.
All right, I'm zoning in.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
But it's Shelly's turn now, though, Lena.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go. Begin.
Okay, this is 2 words. The first word is the opposite of front.
Back.
Okay, and then what comes out of a gun?
Shot.
Okay, put them together. Okay. This one you can do. It's a somersault. It's a back handspring. Yep. Well, the second word.
Flip.
We'll give it to you. We'll give it to you, Shelly.
Okay,
Back shot, baby.
I'm about to start sweating.
Tall Pump's got it she got it in the chat.
Back shot is when you take a shot off somebody's booty, right? All right, I'm ready.
You ready? Begin.
This is when you put stuff in a certain order and people say, oh, you are so blank because everything is right. Everything is in the correct order.
OCD.
But what's like a regular name for it? You just make sure that everything is
organized.
Yes, there it is. Okay. This is when you work, not in the office, but at
home.
And you have where you put your
That's it.
First of all,
what?
You said you work not in the what?
Office.
Work.
Oh shit. No, I didn't say it.
You did say it.
I did say it. All right, well, scratch it off. Damn. Okay, go ahead, Shelly.
Ready, begin.
He's a reverend. He had a reality TV show. He was a rapper. He was in a band. They made T-shirts of him.
Reverend.
Who?
Reverend.
What was the name of the band?
He was a Reverend.
The group.
The whole people.
You want the group?
Yes. Okay. If you are just appalled, you're saying, "Oh, I am so." Another word for it. Taken aback.
That was gonna catch you up. It's gonna catch you up.
That was gonna take me a minute. I gotta think.
I would like a half a point on that Run DMC because I didn't mean to say that. I'm the reason why you got that point. Run DMC. I said the group because you said the band. Rappers ain't got a band. They got a group.
Band. Oh, it's a group.
All right, it is what it is. Okay, I'm ready.
Begin.
Will Smith. What was his TV show?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay, not the father, but the
son.
No, the one who had the son. Who births people?
That hurts people.
Birth, like have a baby.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
So, Lena, I'm gonna help you out, girl.
No. Okay,
in between your words, acknowledge that he got the last one right.
Oh,
because he thought he was still guessing.
Oh, okay, that's a good. Okay, I'm sorry about that one reason. You're right. I just kept going. You're right.
Y'all got Rebel over here cussing.
What Rebel say? Wait, Kim Possible said, what instruments do they play in the rap group? Right. Yo, she said a band. Run DMC was a band. Hilarious. One reason you are doing so good. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate it.
Are you ready?
Okay, yes, I'm ready.
All right, begin.
Okay, we're back to the last word, not appalled. Taken aback. It's a really funny sounding word. Kind of rhymes with head gasket. If you got a lot of fat on your sides, some people call it another word.
Back fat, love handles.
No.
Back fat. What?
It's hard. This is a hard one.
It's a good one. One reason I really like to challenge folks in life. So I'm glad that Shelly has his word. Okay, but I'm ready for the next one.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Somebody said food.
Wait, what was the word?
You gotta guess it. You ain't
gotta
guess it.
We gotta go back to it next time again.
Oh, you gotta go back. Okay.
Is it over there in the chat?
Yes.
It's starting to pop up. Don't be cheating.
Okay, he's not gonna cheat. He's an honest guy. Okay, here we go. Begin.
Okay, this is when you go to jail, but you're not grown. What is that called?
Juvenile detention.
Okay, yes. This is a genre of music, and it's like chemistry. Let me see. Boys to Men.
Acid.
Let me see. Faith Evans. It's two of them together. I can't understand what he's saying. Did y'all hear him? Did he say it?
Say what you said again. One reason.
The last one again.
I said acid jazz.
Acid jazz.
Acid jazz. I need to listen to that. Let me write that down, one reason. Acid jazz.
Acid jazz.
I'm gonna go back and check that out.
Oh, don't nobody got nothing to say, but y'all had something to say to me when I call Run DMC a band.
Wait, what I say? I said the right stuff though. What you talking about? Oh, you talking about acid jazz? You never know.
One reason. Do we want to keep trying this word? This would be our fourth time. Do we want to skip it?
Wait, this is okay. Let's try it again.
Let's try it again. Okay.
Good job.
Ready? Begin.
So I'm going to give you signals to try to guess the word. So the fat thing is not actually the word, but a part of the word is in there. Another word for fat. Also, like, what do you get at the gas station? Think of these words. Think of these words that rhyme. It also is appalled or taken aback or stumped. It's a really funny sounding word.
That.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're not doing it again. The word is flabbergasted.
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 Right? You see how she was trying to do us?
Truck driver guessed it, I think.
Yes, I saw it.
first.
I saw
Yes.
several had flabbergasted.
I am flabbergasted right now.
Same.
Wait, Cookie said fat ass.
Fat ass.
Y'all going in, ain't y'all?
I'm trying to listen.
I can't.
That's hilarious. Okay, I'm ready. Shelly, are you keeping score?
Yes, I am.
Okay, just let the folks know who's in the lead.
Me.
What?
Me.
STL, are you keeping score?
No, I was pushing y'all to be honest.
It's me.
What's the score?
5-4.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can get that. All right, Wrong Reason, we ready.
You ready? Okay, begin.
Oh, do I have to do the genre again? Okay, so it's a genre. It's like common is this. Most deaf is this. What do they do?
MCs rap.
Okay, and then BB King is what?
Blues.
Okay, so put the two together. It's what? What's the acronym for it?
Hip hop blues.
What artist?
What did he say at the end?
I don't think he said it. What did you say again? One reason.
I didn't say anything.
Oh. Okay, we're
R&B.
back in the game. We skipped that one. We got a clean slate.
Stop that.
Okay, are we starting again? You ready?
Yep.
Okay, begin.
Okay, the people who sit at the top of buildings with a gun and shoot down the people from far away.
Sniper.
Okay. When you do some grimy stuff, people say you're this. It's also a rapper. His name is Pooh. He's a new rapper. His name is Pooh. This word. No.
Sus up.
It's kind of like shady. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. We lost our Phoenix.
I think she's trying to take care of the cat.
Uh-oh.
Sorry about that. I'm ready.
Okay, ready? Begin.
Okay. Okay. So this is a genre music. It's like what you would call common with what you would call BB King, and you put those together. Blank, blank, blank.
Hip hop blues.
But what do you call not hip hop, but what do you call them actually? Who Kanye is a
rapper.
So,
Blues.
right.
Rapping blues.
Right. So it's
he said it. He said it.
R&B. Okay. It's me. Okay.
Okay. I thought. Okay.
Yeah, you said it after we ended, and she didn't hear you, and then she started on another listing. So yeah, that was confusing. He did say it at the end after the last round. He said, "I was thinking."
Okay.
But you didn't hear him say
cool.
that, because you could have easily said what you said at the end, and he could have said it again. But
I see. Okay. Sorry about that.
No worries. Okay,
Shelly,
you ready? Begin.
Okay, yes. Okay, think synonyms: grimy, shady,
it's a
dirty dealer. Again, he's a new rapper. He has a song that has his name in it. It's really popular on social media right now. Blank blank. That's my name. I'm too. What did you say? It?
Nah,
It's a street term.
He said pass on that.
Pass. We're gonna pass it. Okay. Shiesty is the word. Shiesty.
Mino got it. In Cookies got it. It was in there.
Mino got it immediately.
No, I wanted to say Shiesty until she said it was in somebody's name. I'm like, who's Shiesty?
Pooh Shiesty, that's my name. I'm really Shiesty.
I ain't never heard Pooh Shiesty. One reason why y'all are just.
That's somebody's name is Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah, Pooh Shiesty.
I ain't never heard of it either.
Pooh Shiesty.
I ain't never heard of it.
I've been on TikTok too much. That's what I'm learning now.
Ready? And Cookie said, "You're not looking at your wife."
Okay.
I'm trying to help you out.
You in the same room with her.
He's honest. I told y'all. I saw you, Stacy. I saw you on the astronauts. I got it. Okay, ready? Begin.
This is not Facebook, not Twitter, but the other one.
Winner.
No, it's a social media and it's pictures.
Oh, Instagram.
Okay, that's right. Okay, so not cold, but opposite.
Not cold hot.
And then yes, when you not if you okay, the opposite of giving is
Taking.
he said it.
He said it. You taking it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did I say? Instagram hot taking?
Hot take.
Hot take.
Okay. We got two more. 2 words. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, 2 more.
Here we go. Begin.
Okay, I don't like when people poop in this room where we go on vacation.
That's the bathroom.
But the room that you stay in when you're on a vacation.
Bathroom. The master bathroom, the suite.
On a vacation. In the big building with all the rooms.
Oh, the hotel.
Yes. Okay. If people want you to do this, they really want you to do this. It's called what? But you're resisting.
A favor? You want you to do
No.
something
Like
immediately?
There we go. All right. Marlene, are you ready?
that was it.
I'm out of words, baby. What's the score?
Oh, that's it. Okay, so who won there?
We tied.
No.
It's tied.
Ain't no ties on the Reboot podcast.
Tied.
Okay, we're gonna do paper, rock, scissors. Best one out of the best one. You ready?
Best 2
All
out of
right.
3?
No, best one because we had 2 hours already.
Oh, so just one? Okay.
Yeah. Paper, rock, scissors.
What?
Wait, the lag. There's a lag. Okay.
No.
Close your eyes.
Do we shoot? Is it rock, paper, scissors, shoot?
Oh, it's paper, rock, scissors. That's it. Ain't no shooting. That's it.
Okay. I can do that.
This cat got up on my table. What's wrong with him? Okay, you ready?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Paper, rock, scissors.
I did it wrong again. Okay, give me one more time. I'm sorry. I'm used to the shoot. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, we can do it like yours.
No, because now I got it in my brain.
Okay, because this is the right way. So, okay. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay. Paper, rock, scissors. I keep the belt, baby. WWE, I've been the best. I am the best.
Come on. So we still got one reason on the line. So we appreciate you. Go ahead, ladies.
Thank you so much. You are great. We was a little off tonight. We appreciate you hanging in there with us.
Yes.
No, it's all good. I was slow on catching some of those terms.
Hey,
That was super fun.
Thank you for joining us. We appreciate that feedback.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you. And Cookies. And Cookies said it's rock, paper, scissors. I knew it was rock, paper, scissors. And also you shoot. You rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
That's some Wichita stuff. And Cookie, where you from? It's rock, paper, scissors.
They're
y'all
from New York.
Do y'all shoot in New York?
I
know y'all shoot. I know they
shoot.
He said rock, paper, scissors, and shoot.
It's paper, rock, scissors. Paper, rock. Paper, rock, scissors. Like
that's not even
rock, paper, scissors, and shoot. It's a flow to it.
People in New York bit extra.
I like that.
He's trying to help you.
Rock, paper, scissors, and shoot.
yes.
Y'all been extra. Y'all been extra, and y'all obviously extra in paper rock scissors too.
I'll come through tomorrow morning.
We'll be there, sir. Thank you. Thank you. One Reason streams with the Gospel Takeover. He starts at 6 o'clock Central Time. I believe it's 5 o'clock Eastern Time. Check him out. He does a marvelous job. Thank you, man. We appreciate you. We know you got to get up early in the morning, but
Thank
thank you.
you.
Make sure to note, Uncle's answers would have had us to the glory. Yes.
Yeah, he would have been
Exactly.
done. Thank you so much again. We appreciate it. I mean, we didn't do reboot. We didn't do turn everything around. What, do y'all want to do one real quick, or we had 2 hours, guys?
We are. I mean,
Let's save it. Let's save it. Let's
save
keep
it.
the folks waiting. Okay.
We can save it.
Maybe we'll post them onto our Facebook page, y'all. We want y'all to definitely go and follow us. Thank y'all for being here with us tonight. Like we said last week, we started new social medias. So we got a new Facebook page, Reboot Podcast. Go follow us on Facebook. We got a Twitch now, Reboot Pod. Okay. If you're on TikTok, we on TikTok. Okay. Reboot.meta. We want y'all to come follow us. Lastly, our new YouTube page, which is Reboot the Podcast. So please go follow us, like, subscribe. We're going to be posting on our Facebook page, and we're going to be switching our Facebook page over. Just want to say thank y'all for rocking with us. We always enjoy each other. We enjoy the conversation. We enjoy y'all putting in and talking with us. So I just want to say thank you. I want to wish y'all a great week. And that's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to shoot it to y'all.
Bye, guys. You know where to follow us and, well, me. You know where to follow me, Miss Shelly Welly, everywhere except for TikTok. TikTok is Bets on Shelly. This was fun. I love this conversation. I love being enlightened with all of the information, and I hope to see you guys all next week. And join the Facebook page if you want to reboot that booty with us, so you can join the chat.
Yes.
No raid tonight, it looks like. So everyone have a good night. Sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite.
Good night.
Reboot, growth, reboot, longevity, reboot, understanding, reboot, and integrity. Reboot, me, you, reboot, we on the road. Reboot, grass, reboot, self-discovery. Got a lot to learn in this life, reboot, and I'm excited. Gonna do it in my people like mine. Yeah. What you gonna do when you need to? What you gonna do? Oh.